Hello and welcome back to the Surrender series, The Art of Letting Go. We are on week 6 now, and over the past 5 weeks, you have been learning how to return to stability. You've learned how to ground your body and allow emotions without being controlled by those emotions. The key with this learning is that it takes time and practice to master this skill in order to embody it. And this week is the week that we begin to release. So today I'm going to guide you through a simple self-release practice using one of the trigger points on the body. Now, to get us started, we want to take a card. Let's see what the cards say today. Here we go. All right, now I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read, okay? Just bear with me here. Letting go is like the sudden cessation of an inner pressure or the dropping of a weight. It is, hopefully you can see that, it is accompanied by a sudden feeling of relief and lightness with an increased happiness and freedom. This card fits absolutely perfectly with the emotional release technique that I'm going to show you today. Now, what's important to know beforehand is that emotion is energy in motion, because emotions are felt and stored in the body, positive or negative, and only when the body feels safe can those emotions begin to move and flow through. And consequently, when we experience emotional stress and don't fully process the emotion, which means mentally and consciously analyze and understand it, then the body stores that energy. Sometimes in the shoulders, sometimes in the jaw, sometimes in the chest. And it can show up as tension, tightness, heaviness, or emotional reactivity, and even a rash, sprains, broken bones, or disease. The physical manifestation of the unprocessed emotions becomes the issues in the tissues, which is in essence the dis-ease that the body is in. So what keeps it there is the resistance of allowing it to exist. So when we create safety and allow movement, that's when the body can release that stored energy naturally. So today we're going to practice exactly that. We're going to do a gentle release on or at the sternum, because this is which is at the center of the chest, and this is the heart chakra. This is an area where so many people hold emotional guarding and protection. And by gently stimulating this point and breathing through it, we invite the body to soften, thereby experience the emotion to release it. Yeah? So I want you to listen to the exercise and the rest of this video first and foremost before you actually practice it, because it's important that you are prepared and allow yourself adequate time for the release. Now, although it doesn't necessarily take a long time to have the release, you also don't want to rush it or stop it in the middle, as that actually reinforces it rather than releases. And in essence, you continue to suppress it. So we want to make sure that we watch this all in one go. So this is the technique. You're going to place your middle finger, in the center of your chest. We use the middle finger because it's your spiritual finger. Yes, and we're going to place it over the sternum. Now, many of you may not need to press hard. Some may be a little bit harder, but it's just enough gentle pressure so that you can feel something. I invite you now to close your eyes and connect with that part. As you do that, take a slow breath in through the nose And then exhale through the mouth, continuing the even pressure. Continue your breathing and just notice what happens. You may feel some tenderness, warmth, tightness, an emotion, a desire to yawn. All of that is okay, because that is just simply your body responding. Allow whatever is happening to happen without judgment. And be grateful for this sacred experience you're giving yourself with yourself. You may want to include a release statement. So as you continue breathing, and of course, when you're ready, softly say to yourself, "It is safe for my body to let go. It is safe for my body to let go. I am safe to let go." Allowing the breath to move, allowing whatever arises to be there. This is when most people feel emotions coming to the surface. Let them. You may want to scream, yell, or cry, maybe even sob, but let it out. You'll know when the release is complete, and it's different than a pity party, because it often happens quicker than people think or expect. And once it's complete, your body will relax. You'll feel at ease, almost as if there's a sense of peace and calm that comes over your body. And this is what release looks like. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it might be. Most important, it's real. Your body now knows that it is safe to let go. And all that effort you've been using to hold on to it is no longer there, which means your body is now exhausted and it feels that. Yeah? And because it feels exhausted, it now needs to rest. So I encourage you to be gentle. Ensure that you're not driving anywhere after this or doing something that requires a lot of thought or engagement. You want to give that time for yourself just to relax. Yeah? This week, I want you to continue your stability, your grounding, your emotional permission, all of that, but now add this gentle sternum release. Remember, this is only one of the plethora of emotional release trigger points. All you need is just a few minutes a day and start to notice what shifts. I'd love to hear from you. So share in the comments, what did you notice when you worked with this release point? Did anything soften? Did any emotion come up for you? So, or simply just share that you practiced the release work this week. Self-release, they can be incredibly supportive. Some of you may or may not have experienced a release today, yet you may have been really close. This is still okay, because your body is just communicating that this is deeper or more complex than you are aware of. And that just simply means that more connection and obviously awareness is required. Additionally, many deeper emotional patterns are held in places that we cannot fully access either mentally or physically on our own. And sometimes the body needs support to release what it has been holding for such a long time. And that's where the deeper guided work can create profound shifts. So by all means, I invite you, please reach out and I can help you. I can assist you with that. Yeah. Your body now knows how to let go. Sometimes it simply needs the right support. And until then, I will see you next week, where we're going to begin choosing what we want to create in the space that we have just opened. I look forward to seeing you then. Have a blessed week, everybody.